So I'm about to play another Matt song. We call this the 4-track song. This was recorded on a 4-track and we did the guitars first instead of the drums, so it's all out of time and everything. I told Matt it would be fun to play this song like in a newer version, and he actually re-recorded all of the instruments. The 4-track is a Tascam 424 Mark II, which we still have. We use it for transferring cassettes to the computer. This song Matt made in 2010, so he was either 13 or 14 depending on what month that was in that year. So keep that in mind. Matt was playing through a Boss GT10 that he got for Christmas one year into the 4-track. The GT10 gave like some weird feedback and stuff and some weird echoes. After I play this song, I will have the original song after this song. So that's why I'm going to put the original song at the end, so you can see the difference in the weird sounds. And he kind of recreated those a little bit, but not quite. And the song is slightly different, and I think it's the way he wants it now. In one of the camera angles overhead, you're going to see blue moon gels on the snare. Now, if you know me, I am a firm believer of you shouldn't have anything on your drums or cymbals. You should have no tape, you should have no moon gels, you should have no muffling. If you need any of those things, your drums are not tuned correctly. That's my personal opinion. That's the way I like to play the drums. That means they're not tuned. You shouldn't have all this garbage all over them. Now, when you go inside of a studio and you have all the different microphones and stuff, different mics are very sensitive and whatever. They pick up overtones, and a lot of people try and muffle those out. Now, if you're having problems with overtones, change the heads. Put a thicker head on there. Go to hydraulic heads. Do something. You shouldn't have tape and cotton inside, and no, you shouldn't be doing those things. Those are good for experiments, but I personally don't think you need those. The reason why I put them on the snare is not because of the ringing or the overtones. The head we have on here is a hybrid head. It's an Evans, and it's an interesting head to have on a snare. It's very similar to a marching snare head, not quite as tight. I mean, it's pretty tight. The sound that we're getting out of this snare is actually really, really good, but Matt likes it a little deeper. So instead of changing the head or using a different snare, because our other one, I think our other one's actually thinner than this one, for whatever reason, the way that this particular head works, if I put the moon gels on there, it actually makes the tone of the drum lower, as if I tuned it down a little bit. But I think it has something to do with this particular head. So I'm going to show you the difference between with the moon gels on there and with them off. Most of the songs I play, I do not have them on there. I'm only doing this on Matt's songs, and if you go back and look at the Prog Jury song, I did it on that one as well. So I want to thank Matt for putting in all the time and work to re-record these types of things. There's more songs that he's done that I'm going to be playing in the future. He's putting in a lot of work to redo everything and keep it very close. So this is a very fun song to play. It's not complicated, but it's got a little speed to it. So I hope you guys enjoy it.